Alex Lewis, the hitman dressed as a hospital worker, strangles a man visiting his catatonic mother with a garrote. After the brutal murder, Alex texts his handlers that the contract is complete, disassembles his phone, and puts it in a bag with the murder weapon. When Alex can't find his car key on the visor where he left it, he panics briefly before realizing it's in his pocket. He then drives off, having completed his latest contract killing. Alex realizes something is wrong when he can't find his car key, likely related to his illness. Meanwhile, in El Paso, Vincent is an undercover FBI agent trying to take down a sex trafficking ring by getting close to a young girl being prostituted by her father. However, the girl realizes Vincent is wearing a wire and blows his cover. In the ensuing chaos, the father is killed, jeopardizing the case. Vincent's boss angrily chews him out. Later, in Mexico City, Alex's handler Mauricio informs him his next job is 2 kills in El Paso, implicitly threatening Alex's brother who lives there. Despite being sick, Alex is told he cannot retire from his hitman career. Alex stops at an abandoned bakery in El Paso where he is to carry out 2 contract killings. Suffering from memory issues, he writes key details on his arm to remember his cover identity. He meets with a middleman, William Borden, who gives him a briefcase with intelligence on the first target, Alice Van Camp. Alex assembles a silenced pistol to prepare. Meanwhile, Vincent visits Beatriz in detention and tries to gain her trust, telling her she deserves freedom, not abuse. He says he will get her a visa and place her in a group home so she doesn't have to testify about her traffickers if she doesn't want to. Vincent gives her art supplies before leaving, still hoping she will open up about her abusers. Ellis is killed in his office by Alex, who chokes him to death quietly so as not to alert Ellis' daughter. Alex takes flash drives from the safe. He then texts his handler Borden that the first hit is complete. Vincent and Linda arrive at the Van Camp crime scene, with Vincent getting gruffed at, Maura to take Wendy's statement that Ellis was likely killed in a robbery. Alex visits his brother who has advanced Alzheimer's and is unresponsive, allowing Alex to see his own inevitable fate as his mind deteriorates. Alex embraces his brother before leaving, realizing he faces the same future. At the task force office, Vincent's boss Nussbaum dissolves the child exploitation unit and sends Hugo back to Mexico despite protests. Nussbaum insists Vincent focus on the Van Camp murder if he wants to help Beatriz get a visa. Alex surveils Vincent taking Beatriz to a group home. Later, Alex breaks in to kill her, but seeing she's just a child in her drawings, he is horrified and spares her life, fleeing quickly. Alex confronts Borden angrily about the child target Beatriz, refusing to kill her. He takes the flash drives and threatens Borden to call off the hit or else. Borden calls his boss Davana Seelman, telling her Alex knows everything and wants Beatriz spared. Seelman says she'll handle it but cuts ties with Borden. At his hotel bar, Alex defends Maya from a drunk and they share a drink. Vincent drinks alone at home, staring at a photo of his deceased wife and child. His family tragedy haunts him. Hugo tells Linda the tragic story of a murdered girl whose case he pursued, only for the military to cover it up and kill her entire family in retaliation when Hugo kept investigating. Alex suffers a seizure with Maya, realizing his health is deteriorating. Vincent arrives at the group home to find Beatriz has been murdered, devastating him. Alex sees the news and confirms with Maya he was with her all night, realizing he's being framed. He tells Maya to forget him for her safety. As Hugo sees the news and decides not to leave, Alex finds a bomb under his car. Mauricio tries to kill Alex but accidentally kills Maya instead. Alex takes Mauricio captive, puts Maya's body in the trunk, and blows Mauricio up with the car bomb as revenge. The murders of Beatriz and Maya raise the stakes. Davana secretly meets with a doctor for expensive anti-aging treatments. Vincent learns of the car bombing from Maura, believing it's connected. Hugo tells Vincent he's staying in officially to get justice. Alex executes Borden for his betrayal. From the flash drives, Alex learns Ellis was blackmailing Davana over her son Randy's sexual abuse of Beatriz. Realizing why he was hired, Alex is disgusted. Vincent convinces his boss to keep Hugo on the case, arguing the murders are linked and they need his help against a cartel hitman. The emerging connections suggest Davana orchestrated the hits on Ellis and Beatriz to cover up her son's crimes, while Alex walks a gray moral line in pursuing violent justice against those he deems guilty. Vincent and Hugo race to uncover the truth. Randy begs his mother Davana for help, knowing Alex will target him for abusing Beatriz. Davana promises to protect him by sending him out of the country after a party. Vincent learns 2 guns were used in the murders, confirming 2 shooters. Alex calls Vincent, claiming men like Van Camp and Borden deserve death for hurting Beatriz. He says the real powers behind this are too influential for the law to touch. Hugo gets Borden's wife to reveal Borden worked for Davana and Randy, who own Beatrice's detention center. The team realizes Randy abused Beatrice, and his mother Davana ordered the hits on Ellis and Beatrice to protect him. Alex is targeting Randy next as vengeance. Davana's wealth and status have let her cover up her son's crimes, but Alex operates outside the law, seeking violent justice against the untouchable child abusers. Vincent races to find Alex and unravel the conspiracy before more blood is shed. The team surveils Randy at a party, expecting Alex will strike. Alex sneaks aboard and smothers Randy during an assault of a waitress. Vincent pursues Alex, but he escapes after lecturing Vincent on morals. Hugo shoots at Alex as he flees, wounding him. Alex later shoots a cop while injured and escapes back to his hideout. Vincent warns they must find Alex before police kill him. Linda's research reveals Alex had an abusive father whom he likely killed years ago in a cover-up fire. His ill brother is in a home. They realize the abandoned bakery is Alex's hideout and move to raid it. A wounded Alex is cornered as Vincent races to capture him alive while Hugo seems intent on killing him for vengeance. Hugo checks the bakery, but Alex hides unseen. Realizing Alex wants them to bring Davana to justice, they return to the bakery but just miss Alex again. Alex stages an elaborate attack to confront Davana, but his gun fails as he left the firing pin behind. Mora beats the captured Alex brutally for killing the cop. Vincent receives a flash drive from Alex exposing Randy's crimes. Vincent urges protecting Alex from being silenced, implying Davana's power and corruption to his boss. Alex tried to complete his mission against Davana, but is now at the mercy of the corrupt forces he wanted to expose. Vincent races to save Alex before Mora or Davana's allies can eliminate him and bury the truth for good. Hospitalized, Alex tells Vincent that Davana hired him to kill Ellis and Beatrice. Davana tries to blackmail Alex's doctor to kill Alex, seeking revenge for her son. Alex gives a statement, but Vincent says it likely won't convict Davana in court given Alex's background. Alex wants justice, but Vincent argues memory and justice often fail, alluding to his own family's unsolved deaths. Alex mentions more evidence against Davana in a hidden phone call recording, but his fading memory prevents him from remembering where he put it. Davana ruthlessly pursues vengeance while Vincent tries to temper Alex's expectations for justice. But Alex's last hope for exoneration lies in finding the elusive recording of Davana's crimes before his mind fails completely. Vincent pushes his boss for the case against Davana, needing Alex's lost recording. Alex stops an assassination attempt by Davana's doctor. Alex escapes SWAT by disguising the doctor as himself, resulting in the doctor's death. Realizing Davana will kill to bury the truth, a confused Alex intentionally gets himself killed by police. Seeing Alex's misspelt berry, Vincent realizes it refers to the bakery where Alex hid the evidence. Vincent finds the recording, Alex's sacrifice, providing the critical proof against Davana. With his mind deteriorating, Alex gives his life to expose the powerful forces of corruption, entrusting Vincent with the evidence to finally get justice for Beatrice. Vincent's bosses reject Alex's evidence as circumstantial, unwilling to prosecute Davana. Enraged at the corrupt system, Vincent lashes out and is suspended. That night, Hugo brutally kills Davana, slitting her throat. Linda takes Vincent to a bar and gives him an alibi while Hugo acts. Seeing Davana's murder on the news, Vincent realizes Linda and Hugo conspired to get justice. With the system unwilling to prosecute the powerful, Hugo takes matters into his own hands off the books. Linda provides Vincent's alibi so he avoids suspicion. Alex's sacrifice allowed Vincent to expose the truth while Hugo and Linda work outside a corrupt system to avenge Beatrice when the law would not. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching.